Hi everybody, Trevor Mitchell here again, and I'd like to say video number 3. If you've been watching my sort of short series on aeroplane investing and assets in aeroplanes, I'm trying to take you through that little journey just to explain how it all works. So video number 3, aircraft behind me, as you can see, is a low wing. If you watched video number 2, you'll see that the wing was above the cockpit where the people sit. This one is below the cockpit, so people sit on the wing rather than be hung underneath it, if you like. And for the want of a better word, that aircraft there is a fantastic little aeroplane, slightly cheaper than the high wing aircraft to purchase in at. Maintenance levels are about the same and income levels are about the same. This aircraft has been with us for about 3 months now, and this is achieving 60 hours a month roughly at £80 an hour. So if you want to do the maths on that, if you take out around 40% for costs, there is your net profit, or your pre-tax net profits. So the point about all this is that the money that you invest in that aircraft is removed from the bank and it's placed in that aircraft. Its value increases on a yearly basis. There's a reason for that, and everyone goes, "Oh, you're mad, they don't increase in value." Well, I can prove that they do. The asset is purchased at its minimum or its full depreciation curve, so it's at the bottom of its depreciation value. When you rent the aircraft out, the income helps to pay for the very, very strict maintenance on that aircraft. Now, most things and most parts on an aircraft have a time life, and that means when it gets to a calendar life or a used amount of life, i.e. 200 hours or 5 years, that part is removed, thrown away, and a brand new one put on. So essentially, if you've seen Only Fools and Horses, and I do this a lot, and use the analogy that Trigger in his broom, who was asked, "How old's your broom, Trigger?" "I've had it for years. 2 new handles and 3 new heads." And it was a fantastic scene, but the concept is there, that with aircraft it's exactly the same. And because you're forever changing for new parts, essentially you're rebuilding the aeroplane all the time. So once you've reached the bottom of the depreciation curve and it's highly maintained, as they rightly have to be, then that aircraft doesn't decrease in value, it holds its value or increases. The UK market for that type of aeroplane is, there isn't any aeroplanes for sale in this country. There is, but there isn't aircraft available that meet the standard that I would accept to use on an asset leasing scenario. For that reason, these aircrafts sell very, very well, and they hold their value and increase in value, as I said, over years. So every year you're looking at around 8 to 12% depending on the aircraft and depending on the values. The increase in those aircraft. We've been in the industry for a long, long time, and I've noticed it. I've got spreadsheets on the stuff, and they have increased in value, providing you purchase them at the bottom of their depreciation curve. Thanks for watching. If you want to get involved, you want to invest with us, you want to talk to me, do a Zoom, click on the link below and book a Zoom with me, and I'll be more than happy to explain it in detail. Thanks for watching, and speak to you soon.